Let's go. Oh, all right. Shalom, shalom. All praise to Yahweh Bashim Shai, and double honor to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, hopefully elect, man. All right, and just spirit, this is just an impromptu. All right. I didn't have nothing in plan, nothing in store, been a long day, and I was just getting ready to wrap it up, right? I was already sipping on some yan. I wasn't really planning on doing a video, but the spirit just said, hey, just hit the button, and just go live real quick, and the spirit is gonna do what it do. And as I was just winding down, man, because like I said, I was about to wrap it up for the night, and as I was just winding down, just meditating, because it's just like, man, we got to get out of here, man. By all means, we got to get out of here. Because I know Jake is tapped out, man. Jake is through out here. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this. I'm gonna start off with this in Daniel, man, because we need Yahushai. We need Yahushai bad. Because that's the only problems to all of our, that's the only answer to all of our problems, man. That's the only solution, is Yahushai getting us up out of here, man. As a matter of fact, before I get that, I'm gonna get this in Deuteronomy 28. In 68, it says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more." And you see, because Jake's pride, which this is why we're over here in the first place. On the other side of the world, wearing Crocs and skinny jeans. Jake is on the other side of the world, through, right? Speaking a bastard language, right? Just through. Prophesying in sackcloth, man. On the other side of the world, just through. We're through out here. We're through over here, man. Because hey, when Moses was telling the children of Israel this right here, I'm gonna read it again. "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more." Again, talking about our homeland, Israel. Now you just gotta imagine when Moses was telling Jake these things, they were probably looking at Moses like, man, what the hell are you talking about? The Lord's gonna bring us again to Egypt with ships, because from the land of Israel to Egypt, you don't need ships. It's basically walking distance. So when Moses was telling them these things, they were probably looking at Moses like, man, what the hell are you talking about? That shit ain't gonna happen. You tripping, Moses, you tripping, right? But again, look at us on the other side of the world, through. It says, "And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you." And when you go into that word buy, man, it goes into redeem, man. No man was gonna be able to save us except Yahushai. And again, we need Yahushai. We got to get the hell up out of here, man, because we are finished. We are completely through out here, man. On the other side of the world, through. We got to get out of here, man. Going to Daniel now. Daniel chapter 7. In verse 25, it says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High." So you see, all right, where it says and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, man. Talking about you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. All right, frustrated, vexed, oppressed on every side, man. It's like we can't get Jake cannot get a break out here, man. We are through. We are through out here, man. Jake is worn out. Jake is tapped out. If it wasn't for the spirit of Yahweh Shai being in us, on us, working through us, man, we're done. You know, it's like, God damn. Let me get this, man. And you know, it's just sad because Jake has been beat down so much, man. They really think that this is it. You know, Jake has absolutely no vision out here. They just think that we're gonna work to continue to forward Esau's kingdom, right? You know, Jake think that you're just, life is about, so-called life is about waking up, working just to die, man. That's what Jake thinks that this so-called life is about. But you know, again, Jake, man, we've been beat down so much, man. If it wasn't for the Spirit of the Lord quickening us, man, breathing that breath of life in us, man, my goodness. That's why we got to be thankful for this truth. We got to be grateful, man, because it's a scary thing, knowing what we know. And we could be out here walking in darkness, just walking in complete ignorance. As it tells you in Isaiah 60, man, gross darkness. How it covers the people, man. You know, 2/3 of our people, they really just think that this is it. It's not going to get any better. You know, that's a part of this gospel. The good news is, hey, this ain't it. You know, this is not the end all be all, man. You know, because I'm gonna go ahead and get this in Romans chapter 8, verse. I'll start at verse 35. It says, "Who shall separate us from the love of Mashiach?" And you see, the Lord has built us up so much, man, to where we're just completely numb to this place. All right, we're just so numb to this bullshit, man. We're basically just going through the motion until the kingdom come, until Yahweh, you know, until, because the scriptures talk about fleeing, right? I'm gonna get this in Jeremiah, which you can also read about in Revelation 18. But I'm gonna get this in Jeremiah because you know, it starts with a mental mindset. It starts in our mental, right? So Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51. And you know, I just got a notification that GMS Awakening 144, you know, the elder Amawan Gabar, he just did a video. It says, and I think just through the Spirit, I think I know what it's about. But the title says, "Another major sign: Babylon is falling. Babylon is fallen. By the time to be alive." And I could be wrong, but just through the Spirit, because I seen a video where Joe Biden, you know, this just happened. You know, he was basically on stage or whatever the case may be, but basically he bust his ass again. You know, yep. You know, just through the Spirit, I clicked on the video just to you know, because I was pretty sure that's what it was. Like I said, you know, Joe Biden, he was on stage and he bust his ass again. You know, just omens, just signs, you know, that this place is out of here. And not so coincidentally, I'm in Jeremiah 51, which goes into the downfall of Babylon, America being destroyed, man. You know, because again, man, for Jake, that they want to stay here. For Jake to want to continue to forward this kingdom, man, it's just like, what's wrong with you, man? To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, what's wrong with you? What's your problem? You know, Jake wants Esau to continue to flourish, man. Jake wants this kingdom to continue to go on. It's like, what's wrong with you, man? Again, we're working, busting our ass, man, to make sure that Esau and his children, they don't have to bust their ass, don't have to get up and work, man. We're working to forward Esau's kingdom. So it's like, you know, Jake, man, as we need sovereignty. You know, we need sovereignty, but Jake, you know, you tell them that all the perks of the kingdom, our kingdom, right? But the fact that it doesn't include Esau, Edom, right? Jake, man, and this is why they gotta die with Esau. Let them, they're gonna burn with Esau. They're gonna perish with this place. You know? It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? What's wrong with you people, man? What the hell is wrong with Jake? But in Jeremiah 51, in verse 6, it says, flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. Like I just said, you know, because Jake, they want to stay here. They want to continue to forward this kingdom. Well, again, pursuing the Revelation 18, you know, hey, the iniquities of this wicked kingdom is reached unto the heavens. And, you know, I'm going to get this, man, because it's at this point, you know, America's overly deserving of judgment. America is overly deserving of the missiles, man. You know, and it's sometimes we ask those questions like, Lord, you know, what else needs to be done? What more needs to be done? It's like, Lord, what else? What more needs to be done, man? You know, it's like, Lord, when are you going to bring an end to this? Like, how long? How much more, Lord? It's like, God damn. You know, it's like, fuck. Shit. You know? I'm gonna go back to that in Romans 8, man, because, hey, our spirit is crying out things that can't even be uttered in words. Like I said, Jake is tapped out. Jake is vexed on all sides. It's like, God damn, man. You know? It's like, Lord, you got to do something. You got to do something, Lord. You got to put an end to this madness. You got to put a stop to this wickedness, Lord. Because how much more wicked does it need to get? But that's the crazy thing about it, because it's only going to get more and more wicked out here, man. It's only going to get more and more wicked. You know? But that's why I'm going to get this in 2 Edges 15, verse 6. It says, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So you see, man, like I said, it's crazy because wickedness is at an all-time high. All right? You got to remember, the Lord destroyed the earth all those years ago because of the wickedness. Well, being that, like I said, this is the most the earth is, this is the most wicked the earth has ever been in all time. So how much more the destruction now? If the Lord destroyed the earth with water all those years ago, right? What do you think the Lord's going to do now? What do you think is going to take place now? Right? You know, because, again, man, read it again, 2 Edges 15 and 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And that's going to be the job of those missiles, to clean up everything. Right? Like it tells in Habakkuk, man, hey, like, Lord, were you displeased with the waters, the trees, the rivers? Everything has to get burnt up. Everything has to be dissolved, man. Everything has to be refreshed. Because that's how wicked it is, man. Everything's corrupted. Everything's polluted, man. Everything is decayed. You know? Hell, we're crying out. Everything is crying out. Everything is through. You know, talk about how Jake is through. Everything is through. You know? Everything is fucked up out here, man. And, you know, this is why we got to get out of here, man. We got to get out of here. You know? The Lord has to put a stop to this. Because wickedness, again, is at an all-time high. And it's just like, man, Lord, how much longer are you going to suffer this? How much more? You know? Because it's bad, man. You know, it's... The scripture said, man, for the elect's sake, the Lord, he had to shorten the days up. Because if not, we're done. By the time the Lord come back to get us, ain't gonna be nobody to be saved, man. Because eventually, and this is why Enoch got translated, because, you know, if the Lord keeps us around long enough, eventually we will give in. Eventually we're going to be, you know, given over to wickedness. Eventually we're going to give in. So this is why the Lord has to speed the days up. You know, he has to speed the time up. This is why the Lord has to, this is why we have to get translated sooner than sooner. You know, because eventually wickedness will consume us. Eventually we will get taken, man. You know. But it says again, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled, man. So like I said, wickedness is at an all-time high, and at this point, man, we're just really just waiting on that MOTB to be mandated, man. Because once that MOTB gets mandated, that's when we're really out of here. That's when Yahushua is really at the door. You know, so that's what we're really waiting on, man. That MOTB to get mandated, because at this point, that's, you know, like I said, it's what's left. You know, wickedness is at an all-time high. Her hurtful works are fulfilled. You know, and that's. Again, this is really going to come to pass when that MOTB comes, man. That's when it's really going to be the sealing of the deal, man. The deal sealer, you know, the cherry on top, man. So that's what we're waiting on at this point. You know, they're talking about the Fed now supposed to be starting up in July, and you know, and Lord willing, I plan, you know, Lord willing, I do a video because I think they just came to an agreement with this whole debt ceiling. You know, and just show you the spirit that we're in, man. You know, because I think they came to an agreement, some type of deal was reached, and I know a lot of us were like, man, damn, you know, like fuck. But that's why, Lord willing, the spirit permits, I'm gonna get around to doing this video, because you know, the debt jubilee, man. You know, the year jubilee. You know, so Lord willing, I get around to that, but. It makes sense, you know, it makes sense, but nevertheless, we just got to continue to be patient. All right, because you know, it's a waiting game. We just got to wait and see how things, you know, how the Lord plays this out. We just got to wait and see how it plays out, man. But this shit ain't coming quick enough, or it seems like it's not coming quick enough in our eyes. But you know, even these fake and phony Christians say how, hey, the Lord he always shows up on time. So, you know, the Lord knows what he's doing, man. You know, I often say that the hardest part on this whole thing is waiting, being patient. That's really the hard part, is waiting, you know. But I'm going to go back to this in Jeremiah 51:6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. So you don't want to get caught up in the judgments, man. That's getting ready to take place out here, because again, wickedness is at an all-time high. All right, like I said, the Lord, this place is overly deserving of judgment. All right, and judgment is about to take place, man, and you don't want to get caught up. So this is why mentally, you know, hey, we got to be, our mind has to be elsewhere. Our mind has to be focused on the kingdom, because you know, brothers, we say time in and time out, but you know, more and more it's becoming a reality. Every day that goes by, it becomes more of a reality, you know, because, hey, man, we're almost home, man. We're almost home. This shit is almost over with. It's almost over with, man. You know, it's almost over with. We just got to hold on a little longer, man, a little longer, because I know the feeling, man, brothers and sisters for that matter, man, are just really to a point where it's just like, Lord, I can't go on anymore. You know, I know we all get that feeling like, man, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Brothers is tired. Brothers is tapped out, man. You know, Jake is through. Jake is through, man. But, you know, that's why we need that daily exhortation, that daily upliftment, man, because just a little longer. Just a little longer. How long? Not long, man. Not long. You know, and certain things, it gets to a point where certain things that we do it's like, it's almost like we're just, it becomes routine, and we're just going through the motion. But with that being said, man, don't lose the love, don't lose the fire. You know, don't let this, and I'm speaking to myself, because you know those, you know, I get that feeling sometimes where it's just like, all right, you know, I gotta do another video. You know, another Saturday comes, it's like, all right, you know, time for camp. You know, so you don't want this to become like it's a routine, you know. And I feel like a lot of times, man, it's like it's just the flesh talking, because, you know, like I said, we're in the flesh, with that being said. And sometimes it's like, you know, you don't want to go to camp, right? Come camp day, and it's just like, all right, you know, you got to do this again. But when you come to the camp and you come around brothers, that's that refreshing, man. It's like, man, I can't believe I was tripping. I can't believe I almost didn't want to come. I can't believe I didn't want to come to camp, you know? Because our spirit, it gets revived, it gets renewed, man. It's just like, yes, you've seen brothers, and you know, that's the refreshing that we need, man. Being around brothers, doing videos. You don't be wanting to do a video, like I said, I wasn't planning on doing this video, but you know, this is doing this is gonna give me enough juice to, Lord willing, make it through the rest of the night. You know, just enough to make it through the rest of the night, man. You know, because this is refreshing, man. It's refreshing. You know, but nevertheless, in Jeremiah 51:6 again, it says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul." All right, so mentally, we got to just be elsewhere. All right, you know, we got to be somewhere else. And I'm talking about mentally, because the physical departure is not going to come until those missiles come and the elect get beamed up. All right, but spiritually, mentally, we already got to be in the chariot. We already got to be above this shit. You know, because again, this ain't it. This ain't it. The water Yahweh Shema shot that this is not it. Because if it was, man, we're through. And we would just die in 3 or 4 generations, come back to the loins of these wicked ass 2/3, right? And be through. And that's a scary thing, because just imagine, Jacob's wicked now. These dread-headed, you know, lean drinking, skinny jean, Crocs wearing, you know, bugged out Jake. And if we had to come back to the loins of these jits, man, we're done. We're through. You know? But going back to Romans 8 and verse 36, 35, it says, "Who shall separate us from the love of Mashiach?" Again, because mentally we're being prepared to just say the hell with this, and you know, we're just focused on our purpose, our calling, our profession as of right now, and that's just do the will of Yahweh Shema Shah. That's all we're focused on right now, man. You know, with that being said, we learn to just say the hell with everything and stay focused, stay single-minded. It says, "Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? If we elect, no." You know, it's because we're already to a place, the hope for the elect, we're already to a point where it's like, the hell with all this shit. The hell with this place, man. The hell with these people. They're not, if it's not relating to, you know, brothers and sisters in its truth, then the hell with these people, man. The hell with them. You know, we don't care about this place. We don't care about these people. We don't care about our own lives. All right. Like I said, we're already so, a lot of us are already so detached to where, you know, and that's how it's supposed to be, because the less attachments, the better. The fewer attachments, the better. You know, so verse 36, it says, "As it is written, for thy sake we are as it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter." So that was the point, man. We are killed all the day long. That's why our strength has to be renewed, man. Every day. Sometimes multiple times a day. You know, we need strength. You know, like I said, you know, doing videos, sometimes you know, that gives us the strength that we need to make it through the rest of the day. Like I said, Lord willing, you know, doing this live is giving me enough juice to, Lord willing, make it to tomorrow, man. At least make it through the rest of the night. You know, because I ain't even thinking about tomorrow. Lord willing, wake up and all hell's breaking loose out this bitch, man. Lord willing. Lord willing. You know, I don't care if I don't get no sleep. You know, I might not go to bed until 2 o'clock in the morning. And I hope that 3:33 in the morning, martial law troops kicking in my door. I'll be tired as hell, but hey, I'm not gonna give a shit, because I'm gonna, the sooner the better. The sooner the better, man. I can go to bed at 2:33. I can wake up at 3:45 to martial law troops kicking in my door. I ain't gonna be mad, because the hell, I don't get sleep anyways, goddammit. You know, I don't get sleep anyways, goddammit. I think the Lord has me, you know, I think the Lord does that on purpose to me. Just speaking as a man, I think the Lord be doing that because it's like I got insomnia. I don't get sleep. I can go to bed early, I go to bed late, it don't matter. I'm gonna wake up tired of shit, you know. It don't make a difference, and I think the Lord is preparing me, because, hey, you know, time might come when, like I said, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll get get your door kicked in, and hey, I'm Lord willing, you know, this is stuff that I just be thinking about. I might be ready to go. You know, I'm gonna be ready to go. Like, man, hey, it is what it is. Y'all do what y'all gotta do, man. You know, but hey, on another note, to balance it out, because again, just speaking as a man, and you know, just because you know we think about these things, we meditate on these things. But you know, I don't be getting sleep for shit, man. You know, but hey, Lord willing, like I said, to balance it out, hey, the Lord might be during Jacob's trouble. I might get some of the best sleep in my life. I might get some of the best sleep in all my lives put together. Come Jacob's trouble, you know, because brothers are gonna be taken care of in that time. That's without a shadow of a doubt. Brothers are gonna be taken care of, you know. Brothers are gonna be all right in Jacob's trouble, you know. Brothers are gonna be all right, man. But hey, as of right now, hey, strictly business, and you know, and like the scripture say, man, hey, prepare to suffer, man. Prepare to endure, constantly endure. You know, prepare that soul for temptation. You know, you just got to deal with it for right now until, you know, we ain't got to deal with this shit no more. And like I said, every day that goes by, man, it's another day closer to where it's just like, man, you know, almost there. One day at a time, man. We're almost there. So we just got to hold on, man. We just got to hold on a little longer. A little longer, man. You know, but Lord willing, this was edifying. All praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, hopefully elect.